Fedele, Emma, these are the hands of your best friend holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and as long as love shall last. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will find you when fear or grief fill your mind and wipe countless tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow, but also tears of joy. These are the hands that will help you hold your family together as one and give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. So hello and welcome everyone. My name is Teddy Krajur and it is my honor, my absolute privilege to perform this wedding ceremony today. On behalf of Emma and Fedele, welcome and thank you so much for being here. They are delighted that you are here today to share in their joy during this wonderful moment in their lives. Each one of you have been personally invited, and by your presence, you celebrate with them the love they have discovered in one another, and you support their decision to commit themselves to each other for the rest of their lives. Emma, Fedele, the step which you are about to take is one of the most important rites of passage into which human beings can come. It's a union of two people founded upon mutual respect and affection. Your lives will change. Your responsibility to overcome difficult times will increase. But so too will your joy be multiplied if you are sincere and earnest in your pledge made here today. So to begin, we ask a few questions to recognize your intent and consent in this space. Starting with you, Fedele. You have chosen Emma to be your wife. Will you love and respect her? Will you be honest with her always? And will you stand by her through whatever may come?
I will.
Emma, you have chosen Fedele to be your husband. Will you love and respect him? Will you be honest with him always? And will you stand by him through whatever may come?
I will.
Okay, good answers. Now, in the spirit of joy and affirmation, I ask you, our families and friends who are gathered here today, as our witnesses, do you give these two your blessing and support and wish them a wonderful life together?
Fidel, I give you this ring that you may wear it as a symbol of the vows we have made this day. I pledge you my love and respect, my laughter and my tears, with all that I am. I honor you.
105 is the number that comes to my head when I think of all the years I wanna be with you. Wake up every morning with you in my bed. That's precisely what I plan to do. And you know one of these days when I get my money right, buy you everything and show you all the finer things in life. We'll forever be in love, so there ain't no need to rush. But one day I won't be able to ask you loud enough. I'll say, will you marry me? I swear that I will mean it. I say, will you marry me? Sing it. Oh yeah. How many girls in the world can make me feel like this? Baby, I don't ever plan to find out. The more I look, the more I find the reasons why you're the love of my life. You know one of these days when I get my money right, buy you everything and show you all the finer things in life. We'll forever be in love, so there ain't no need to rush. But one day I won't be able to ask you loud enough. I'll say, will you marry me? I swear that I will mean it. I say, will you marry me? I'll say, will you marry me? I swear that I will mean it. I say, will you marry? And would you do it, baby? Got me singing. Got me singing. Would you marry me, baby? 105 is the number that comes to my head when I think of all the years I wanna be with you. Wake up every morning with you in my bed. That's precisely what I plan to do.
My name is Carlo Giorgio. I'm one of the groom, Fedele's uncle. And I am extremely honored tonight to be your master of ceremonies on this wonderful evening.
Yellow diamonds in the light, and we're standing side by side as a shadow crosses mine. What it takes to come alive. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny. But I
having a wonderful time so far. And the good news is it's about to get even better because Marcus and I are on the mic for the next little bit. Yeah? We don't know why Fedele and Emma trusted us, so we'll see how this goes.
Global warming. No, I'm kidding. Carol and I are honored to share a speech this evening in celebration of Fedele and Emma's marriage. And it makes sense we do this together as we share a lot in common. We're both the middle siblings in our families. In addition to being the funniest among our siblings, we're also the best looking. Fedele's been part of the family since day one, seamlessly. He has never missed a beat with our family, but especially with me. Fedele is the big brother I never had. Regardless of my crazy ideas or projects, Fedele has always had something to say about them, like, cuss, you're seeing red, or put that down, you're not a carpenter. And my dear sister, Emma. Yo, man. Emma is my big brother, or at least she strikes the fear of God into me like one. Emma has always been my rock and someone I can trust and rely on. Sorry, Amy, you're wonderful as well, but today's her day, so we'll just have to wait till yours.
I recall their first Valentine's Day, mostly due to the fact that I had to spot Fedele and buy the gift for Emma. I'm pretty sure he still owes me for that, and I'm definitely going to apply interest at this point. I don't care if you're family. I've also seen them overcome the hurdles of all new relationships, although some of which were less common than others. For instance, Emma cried on one of their first dates because she could not believe a human being could eat so much in one sitting. I wish I could say this was the only time Fedele's eating habits elicited horror from onlookers, but that would be a lie. Over the years, Emma has also survived and come to learn the antics of our Italian family. For instance, she learned that when our Nonna Carolina raises her cane at us, deep down it's actually a sign of love and affection. At least that's what the grandkids tell ourselves as she points the cane at us. Overall, despite being shell-shocked at the volume in which our family speaks to one another and the amount of food we consume at special occasions, Emma has stuck it out, and we couldn't be happier to have her a part of our family. In writing this speech and reflecting on the past 9 years, I've come to realize that the beauty of Fedele and Emma's relationship lies in the fact that in growing up together and becoming such a strong and loving couple, they've also helped each other to grow into kind, dynamic, and thoughtful individuals. I think Emma would agree that at first, although unwillingly and still unwillingly at times, Fedele has taken his extroverted tendencies and brought her out of her shell. Emma brought her love of travel into Fedele's life. He took his first vacation with her to her family's home of Guernsey, and they've since traveled to her love, Australia, that's now become their love. These are mere examples of the many ways in which they inspire, challenge, surprise, encourage, and support each other, all elements for a rare bond that the most hopeless of romantics would wish to find and share with someone. And after 9 years, tonight is a tick of a box, a long overdue celebration of the life Fedele and Emma have built together, and tonight is our opportunity to wish them all the best as they continue to build this beautiful life together.
Carol and I could continue to tell stories, but there are way too many funny and heartfelt moments to cram into a short speech. But I truly cannot be happier for the two of you. And I wish you nothing but the best for your future together. I love you both. And I'd like to do a toast. Welcome to the family.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? 'Cause darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Baby, my heart still fall as hard at 23. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. maybe just a touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms and kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars, and place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause darling, your soul can never grow old, it's evergreen. And honey, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of a plan. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. So baby, now take me into your loving arms, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are, singing we found love right where we are. We found love right where we are.
So good evening, everybody, and thank you all so much for being here tonight to celebrate the marriage of my beautiful sister Emma and my new brother-in-law Fidel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Emma's sister, and I'm lucky enough to have the opportunity to stand here tonight by her side and also be her maid of honor. I want to start by congratulating the two of you on your new life together. The ceremony was absolutely perfect, and you both look incredible tonight. Emma, you look especially beautiful, and I have to say your updo is a little better than Fidel's, but that's okay. So Emma, you are my older sister, and having an older sister is one of the greatest things to experience in life. It's having someone to ask for advice when I'm not sure what to do. It's having someone to look up to when it comes to learning and growing, and having someone to always be there for me when it feels like no one else is. It's like being given a best friend from birth with no strings attached and no questions asked. Emma, you have been the one of us who had to grow up a little too quickly. You had to learn the ropes all too soon to help break the fall for Marcus and I, and you had to face the world and all its flaws and indecencies at full speed so we could take it at only half. To say that I'm lucky to have you as my sister would be an understatement. I'm thankful for how kind you are to everyone in your life, regardless of what they've done or who they are. For you to be an amazing host. Just look at this gorgeous wedding tonight and everyone who's here to support you. And you are a great friend who will always try her best to stay up into endless hours of the night while I go on and on about everything that happened to me, whatever day that was. For myself, all those nights, I was very, very lucky because when you would inevitably fall asleep after hours and hours of me talking, I knew that I could turn around and Fidel would always be sitting right there, nodding along with all of my stories. Fidel, I first met you when I was 11 years old. You were parked across the street from the house, and you were dropping Emma off. And I remember running out across the street to finally find out who Emma had been on the phone with for hours and hours every night, and would hog the computer for MSN every night of the week. You have truly acted as a big brother for Marcus and I, in protecting and supporting, bothering, and teaching us everything along every step of the way. Although we may fight, whether it be balled up socks flying across rooms, or cracking my toes when I've asked you not to, you are one of the first people I will ever call when I ever need somebody, because I know you will always be there for me. And I know you will always be there for Emma. You will always continue to give her that love that she deserves more than anyone in the world. You will always look at her the way that all of us saw her look at her, all of us saw him look at her today, with such love, admiration, and in such awe that you get the chance to spend the rest of your life with her. I can truly say that you have found the love of your life in my sister, and I could not be happier. This goes the same for Emma, that Fidele has brought a smile to her face every single day for the past 9 years that has only grown and grown with time. I remember one night lying in my bed a few years ago, or more than a few years ago, when Emma used to actually be in the room next to me, and we were talking about God only knows what at God only knows what hour of the night. And I remember that it got to the point where we weren't sure which one of us was going to fall asleep first. And I asked you, are you going to marry Fidele one day? And that day, way back then, you already knew that we would all be here tonight with this amazing man by your side to congratulate you on your new life together.